Alright, a little bit of a recap last time. We went through this 2D side-scrolling section, which is quite fun for the first time.
And then you got stuck in a tree.
Yeah, a bit. This entire area has been bleached and flooded with ink. I wonder whose work it is.
Wait, is bleach like a new element?
No.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
Well, the team was just having trouble finding synonyms that mean devoid of color.
This whole place has been inked. It's got sick tats, yo. Best not be messing with that. It's gonna beat you up.
Oh, that sounds hella gangster.
Not sure that's where we want to be right now. Not a safe space for Mr.
Everyone
Blob.
knows that only gangsters have tattoos.
Dr. Blob.
So you're a gangster now?
Something about popping caps and such.
Oh, okay. Well, I also pop caps. I remember when I had a slammer and I had pop caps and I did the... And I was a tool when I was a kid.
Oh, man, pop cap. They make good games.
I played Peggle once.
No, I mean,
great game.
Oh, you didn't play with that stupid... The stupid, what are they called? Pogs, whatever they were.
Oh, no. I did not play with Pogs.
Thank goodness you never did that. That was stupid.
I think they were called, like, JoJo's or something. I don't remember. Like,
yeah, there was, like, several different brands, and one was actually called, like, Pop Caps or something like that. There was, like, this really super off-brand one who were trying to, like cash in on the market while it was still cool.
Okay, can I ask, what's those like little idea light bulbs? What do you actually get if you get all 40 of them? You said something about leveling up with them.
You'll see in a bit what they're used for, but you'll actually see in a few minutes right now. But you don't have to collect all 40 of them. There's a lot of them hidden in various places. I won't be getting all 40. There's just too many, and there's some of them that are entirely missable if you don't do something correctly.
That sucks.
But I don't know. I kind of like that because they go back to levels, and I'm pretty sure it's not as arbitrary and annoying as like the Blob one.
I think what I would like about this game is if you went back to the level, everything you had was still collected, everything was painted. But again, they don't do that.
Yeah.
I think that would really... The thing that I think it would improve is that it would make everything seem more cohesive and seem like a world that you're actually transforming.
Well,
as opposed
I
to
guess
levels
what they should do is they should give you like the option to go to an already painted world and collect the things you're missing or restart the level.
This is our upgrade system. We won't be getting anything quite yet because we really don't have anything useful. But we have 5 upgrades, and I think there's 5 levels or so each, and this is how you spend your inspiration points. I don't actually know what the remix button does. Maybe it just picks a random one, I don't know. Looks interesting, I've never touched it.
Fair enough.
Well, well, you see, it does a remix. That's what it does.
You've played this entire game through and never just clicked it to see what it does?
The last time I clicked a random button in a thing, it put a screamer at me, which was in Quantum Conundrum. I'm not a fan of clicking this sort of like weirdly labeled buttons.
Well, here's something I'm pretty sure you can be 100% sure of. This game does not have screamers.
I know.
Fairly sure.
I'm sure of it too.
I just realized something. When you pick up those transforms, I just realized what that reminds me of. Prince of Persia 2008, the really weird cel-shaded one.
Was it a good game?
I never played that because it looked terrible and I wasn't going to play it.
It's actually, this is pretty fun. It kind of has the same vibe as the Blob, where it's all about just getting from place to place and doing shit.
Yeah, I heard it was a good adventure game. I never actually tried it though.
The thing about it is, like, you have this female companion, and whenever you get to like when you fall down a bottomless pit or whatever, she just instantly catches you and you get back to the last safe platform you were on. So it's kind of like you know, with Hotline Miami, where you instantly retry if you fail. Same thing here. And it's all about the moving. Combat is all one-on-one and is generally very easy.
Nice.
I never really, like, here's the thing, they lost me in the Prince of Persia series a long time ago.
No, like, this one is like a completely new continuity. It has nothing to do with any
I
of the
know,
other
but it's
ones.
just like, I couldn't be bothered.
I can't stand why they call it, like, like, why not just, like, tack the 2008 onto the official title? Because that's what everybody's going to call it anyway.
I know, like, I am very much, like, I know, like, Yahtzee, too, has a big problem with this, and I agree. With, like, it seems to be a big trend that you just, like, make reboots of like, old franchises and just call them by the name.
It's
Yeah.
because you're selling it on the name, you're not selling on the game itself. And if you have a franchise that people recognize, they're more than likely to go, "Oh, well, I'll buy that because I liked Prince of Persia back in the days," rather than, "What's this game? I've never heard of it before. I'm not going to buy it."
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be fine. I would be fine if it was Prince of Persia 2008 or Prince of Persia: The Adventures of a Wandering Hobo or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. Actually, I would then I would buy it because then I know the game wasn't taking itself seriously and that they're just having fun.
It's not a perfect game though. It's very open-ended. You can tackle the areas in basically any order you want, which means that there's not much of a difficulty curve. Because, you know, they can't have one area be significantly harder than the other if that's the one you choose to go to first. And also, there's a Prince of Persia 2008 drinking game, which is that you take a shot every time someone says the word fertile grounds, and that will leave you dead within the first 20 minutes.
Oh, no!
Like, the whole theme of the game is very much like this, that the lands have been corrupted and you need to restore them, and like your female companion has magical earth restoring properties. And they're always referred to as fertile grounds. Like, Prince, we need to resuscitate the fertile grounds, and he's like, but how do we get to the fertile grounds? And she's alright, well, we'll do this thing, and then when we get to the fertile grounds, I will use my magic voodoo to heal the fertile grounds. And then your lungs are full of vodka at that point.
Oh, vodka? No, that's not what you would play it with.
I would play it with water because I don't drink and I'm a baby.
Oh,
but I'd have to go to the bathroom really badly, I'd imagine.
Another thing that I really like the game for, and is also a large part of the reason why I bought it, is that like the retail version had no DRM at all.
Oh wow. That's really weird for Ubisoft, actually.
You didn't even need to like have the disc in or anything. You just install it and play it. Like the pirated versions are all just the game disc untouched. And the install notes are like, install the game, then play it. There you go.
That's really nice, actually.
I'll check it out. Is it on Steam?
It is on Steam, actually.
I'll check it out.
I remember seeing it on Steam.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for the game suggestion, by the way. I'm always looking for stuff like that.
Yeah, I actually might try it at some point when I have the money for it. When I don't have like a million games just piled up waiting for me to play them because I've been busy Let's Playing instead.
I'll make one last comment about it and then we can get back to the Blob, which is there's like 4 main areas, and each of those 4 main areas have a bunch of branches, and at the end of each branch you play a boss, and it is the same boss every time, like for each path. So like one path has you fight the same boss basically 4 times. Like the battles are kind of lame, and it is very much all about the getting to and from places. That's fun.
So now that you got a new power up, you should probably explain it.
Oh yes, definitely.
So we already have this charge the charge attack, which is actually super useful, but it's not very useful for big areas like this because it costs 80 goddamn points. So the game's going to give us a power up called the supercharge, which basically reduces the cost of everything to 0. And you can see that I'm going to do this charge attack so many times, and my pain points are staying at 88.
Oh, that is neat.
Yes, it's helpful. Very much so helpful.
How long does the supercharge last?
There's a timer in the top right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
It's kind of hard to see, but
yeah, but it's there. It gives you a decent amount of time.
They don't have like an icon that ties it to the supercharge, so I can imagine it's sort of like.
Okay. Do you have to like paint? I saw that those cogs each had a different color. Does anything happen if you like paint the corresponding tops of the cogs to the color of the cog?
No.
Aww.
But you could do it just for yourself. You know,
well,
just
you could,
a little something for yourself. You know.
This game, I think only has one color-coded secret that I can think of, that you paint something a specific color and it does something.
It's not anything like Elebits where you go to the bookshelf and you put all the books in order to get a few Elebits. That was seriously a stupid thing.
That game was insane with its secrets. And
oh yeah.
Fun game.
It's nice that they're there, but
if you only play the first half.
Yeah.
So is Elebits like the Blob meets Fez?
No, go watch my LP of it, I guess.
It's a fun LP to watch. I still feel sorry for Dish torturing himself.
Oh, that's a statue. All right.
Yeah, statue.
We demolished a lot of those before, but
with the supercharge.
You were moving way too fast for me to see.
By the way, are you liking the sort of interesting level layouts? It's not really city blocks, is it?
Yeah, I'm very happy to see that we have moved away from, you know, Metropolis.
Well, we'll be going back there next level, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. It's still fun though. All right.
They do some interesting stuff with the city stuff that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
You're so tiny.
I can't actually remember if you. I think you do change size in the first game, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
you
as
do.
drastic. I think.
No, it wasn't.
No.
And there wasn't like.
Yeah. No, the paint guys only change your color. You didn't get any paint from it.
Okay, thanks. That was actually something I didn't actually pick up on. This is a very laid back game for the most part. You don't really have to be concerned about dying or anything. So.
No, you just paint things and have fun.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
I mean, we can talk more about other random games if you want, like Elebits and Prince of Persia, but
I'm just kind of relaxing watching this.
Yeah, I am.
It's
As
a good
well.
time.
Like
Again,
the only thing I don't like about
uploaded soundtrack.
Ubisoft. The only thing I don't like about Ubisoft is they port something over to PC and it never works, but they never patch it. Thank you, Rayman Origins, for being ported to PC and constantly corrupting saves.
Blah.
Rayman Origins?
Yeah.
I loaded it up one day and it wouldn't load any of the text. Did you see that screenshot I posted on Steam?
I've never had that issue.
It just like
Again, they
loaded up and was like all the characters were saying like gibberish. Like
Oh, well, they do say gibberish.
well no, I mean like the text boxes said like intro text 1 EN 10335.
Oh, okay, I have had that. It's because they're trying to use like an icon, but it can't find the icon, so it shows you the place where the icon is placed.
It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually a sign of your saves already being corrupted.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
It only happened to me once, I think, but whatever.
I've never actually played. I think I remember playing the first Rayman game with a friend when I was like 7.
Rayman Origins is pretty much the first Rayman game again, only better.
I can't get
was
enough
an
of this
amazing
cutscene, by the way. I really can't. It's just awesome every single time.
They do have a really nice transformation.
It is like the
Sequence.
thing he does. It reminds me so much of Prince of Persia 2008. Can't shake it.
Oh no, there's a giant head there.
It's sort of like it's perfect in every like the particle effects, everything, like the audio ducks when it does the big crash. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan Blob.
You
Anyway,
should probably explain about what's happening.
We've completed all the challenge missions, and that means we get to do bonus missions before we complete the level.
Ooh.
And you should also mention the timer's gone.
Yeah, once you can do all the challenge missions, the required challenge missions, your timer goes away. Very good point, I like it a lot. So you're free to paint everything without pretty much any restrictions, which is really fun.
You can just, explore, have fun, find collectibles, and not be pressured by time limit. The time limit's just there so you don't loiter in a level with the pause button not pushed.
Also, the gradients before, when you hit all of them, they gave you a timer clock. Obviously, they can't give you that anymore, so, they give you a little, one of those little color atoms, I forget what they're called. The little pickup things they're useless.
Yeah, that you get bonus points for.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, yeah, nice little touch.
So if you're min-maxing, you want to not save all the gradients until you've completed all the challenge missions, and then do it, and you
Pretty
get more
much.
points. Then the numbers go more up.
And
See,
down.
there's depths to this game.
Was it? I forget. Was it Miyamoto in one of the old interviews who said that he intentionally created Super Mario World so you couldn't collect a single coin? Like that was one of his design decisions.
What?
So you couldn't. I've collected coins in that game.
Yeah.
No. But I'm saying like you can make it a challenge. There's no point where you're required to collect a coin, so you can yourself
Like that.
make it a challenge. Like he intentionally designed
You
the
can
game
make it
so you
no
could,
coin run.
Yeah, you can
essentially.
do a no coin run. I was very surprised. That interview came out in like 1996 or something. And I was surprised at how much he thought about that way back when. I didn't really think anybody thought about this sort of depth stuff, but I was proven wrong.
Already then,
Yeah.
he knew that the kind of people who play Final Fantasy X without using the sphere grid, those people are gonna want a thing for this game. And I'm gonna give it to them.
He's forward thinking. Oh, and they explain about the charge thing
Yep.
and its costs.
So, I mean, these are all optional challenge missions, by the way. We could, if we wanted to, end the level right now. But again, it's
Well,
sort
there's-
of for the point of just staying in there, getting the tunes.
Yeah, you have some nice lounge, and, you know, tropical music going on, and just painting. You know, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I figured you would, so,
Yeah, I
we're
like
gonna-
tropical lounge.
John, whatever his name, is probably actually a synonym for Richard Cheese. Like
Richard
a pen
Cheese.
name.
John Guscott. Is Guscott a kind of cheese?
I don't.
It sounds
just-
it sounds like a kind of cheese, I'll say that, or at least some kind of food.
No, just like whenever I hear lounge, the word lounge, my mind just instantly springs to Richard Cheese.
Who's Richard Cheese, please?
He's the guy who does like lounge covers of rock songs.
Oh,
He'll like play a piano and then smack my bitch up, do do do, blah, 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 smack my bitch up. Or he
He's
covered one of my favorite covers of his is Slipknot's "People Equal Shit." It's very chill, laid back. People equal shit, but people equal shit.
that's pretty.
Come on and
amazing.
die, motherfucker.
Also, you should be painting that orange, not yellow.
I know, I'm sorry.
And obviously his name is because, you know, one short form of Richard is Dick.
And
Oh,
we don't have
I
to
see.
explain the joke, but they get it, I assume.
It took me literal years before I was sitting down one day and it's just suddenly, holy shit, his name's Dick Cheese. How did I not get that until now?
Oh no, so he's actually Porklift. The mods actually renamed Porklift to Dick Cheese at some point.
Is he still Dick Cheese? I don't remember.
No, I don't think he's Dick Cheese anymore.
Oh, okay.
He'll always be Dick Cheese in my heart.
Oh,
Is he still a operator?
Probably.
I don't know. I think he is.
Porklip's a great guy, I like him.
I've
Yeah,
used him like
Portland's
before
pretty
to
cool.
like, hey, I want to like keep this poster on. Can you like probate me for it so I'll have it in my band history in my rap sheet so I can quickly find it again. And he'll just write something bullshit like, yeah, you were bad at posting. Take a break.
Oh, Porklift, don't ever change.
Fun. Alright.
Oh,
Fun
yeah.
forms fuckery. Always
Yeah.
fun. Alright.
For the KKK's hip younger brother, the FFF.
What?
uh,
But we should probably also explain about the compass now that we've actually gotten to the free roaming mode. You can
Have
see
we?
everything
No,
with
we
the
haven't.
compass.
well, I mean,
So-
the
I'm
thing
not-
about the
let's
compass in
see.
this game is it doesn't actually show you, like, the trees or anything yet. It'll
Oh,
do that
it
after you
doesn't?
get all the challenge missions done, but...
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll eventually show
Oh.
everything on the map.
So it's not
Painted.
like a power up that you have to buy. It just happens.
Yeah, I mean, also
complete
it's
the-
showing us where all the billboards are. A lot of the random, like, challenges, like the billboards, have been reduced into challenge missions that are done at the end of every single level. Which I think is
Okay,
an interesting way to handle them. So you see, like,
it's not bad.
paint all the gradients, and that's the gradients thing, but it's a challenge mission. So, I mean,
Also, the color choices of red, yellow, and blue. Like when I look at the buildings painted like that, the only thing it reminds me of is like Duplo blocks.
ooh.
Oh yeah, that's like those tiny big. No,
The
those
giant Lego blocks.
Yeah, giant Lego blocks with like rounded corners so babies don't hurt themselves on them.
And they're always in like the three.
There's a
primary
lot
colors
of
there.
interesting triangle architecture in Boston because that's where MIT is, and MIT is a really interesting architecture school. And you go there and you basically make crazy buildings for a living. So I'm always
Okay.
reminded of like MIT if you've ever seen like something like the Strata Center. Probably
Oh
not.
wow, okay, that one Styles is really trippy. It's kind of like glowing almost.
I should Google
Yeah,
that
I
right
just
now.
noticed that one style. It had like sort of a sort of glow to it.
I must admit that Bostonian architecture is not my strong suit.
Architecture in general is not my strong suit.
Let me see-
If we're gonna get into that sort of stuff, then my strong suit would probably be more like the blueprints on mechanical parts.
Why is the picture loading? See if you can see if this picture loads for you, by the way. I'm just gonna send you Strata Center. And everybody or Stata Center, sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That,
Oh.
Okay. Sure.
Oh wow, that's that's really freaky looking.
That sure is a thing.
So this is what this sort of triangle architecture reminds me of, and I hope you can see why.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now you gotta do some post editing and add a link into the.
Perhaps I'll try and do that.
Or maybe just add it into like the commentary section. Not commentary section, but the comments.
I'm not going to overlay it on the video like I did with Dr. What, because it's not that insane, but...
No, I meant like just in the comments section.
Yeah, I'll put something in the thread when I post it and whatever.
Yeah, that should be a good like retrospect for people to look at and then look at this game and go like, oh, hey.
Alright, here we are in free roaming mode, and you can see everything on the compass. Look at that.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's not like the Blob one where you're guessing.
What is the pinky icon actually pointing towards?
The nearest level exit. You go to the pinky places in order to get to the level exit.
The giant pinky balloon.
There's also something that's interesting about Pinky that I didn't actually figure out. The game never tells you until way late in the game when I accidentally fat figured a choice, but I'll show that off.
Okay, sounds good.
It's actually very useful, but I'm probably not going to use it right now. This level's kind of small.
Also, I don't know like if people watching the video have noticed this yet, but I do like how when you go to an unpainted area, not the buildings, but like the background scenery, it'll just paint like a radius around you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I actually saw
instead
that.
of just like you paint this block of wall.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I really like that. The ground just tints.
Yeah.
It's sort of it's sort of OCD in a way because I have to like tint the entire ground, but I actually figured out that if you get all the transforms, everything's painted. So
yeah,
which is convenient for the OCD people.
But it's just more like when you're traversing through the level that you can see where you've been and where you haven't been, for example.
And again, sort of, you can remember the drastic place this was before, and this was near the caves and everything, and it was bleak and barren, and now there's all these animals roaming around, all these birds. Just like the look of things.
It's nice and colorful, and there's lots of life going on. It's just nice to look at.
Here I am having trouble finding a tree for some reason. There's some difficult jumps
that tree
here.
again.
Some of the trees are in high spots and it's easy to fall off, but yeah.
Well, I do remember like when you were just playing this game, streaming it like for the first time to see what the Blob 2 was like, because we recommended you do that. Just you know, that there was actually some tricky platforming sections to get some of the collectibles that were hidden in the level.
Yeah,
that was like near the edge of the map where the ocean was.
So so the compass doesn't actually show you where the light bulbs are.
No, that's something you have to find on your own. It's something slightly annoying. Remember, all the light bulbs are optional; they're just for upgrades, and the game actually gives you way too many. One of the upgrades is for the 2-player mode, which I'm not going to be using, so that frees up like 60 or so inspiration points.
Oh wow, yeah, that's...
And the game also gives you like 30 extra, so we're going to have way too many by the end.
Yeah, so they don't stress people to do like a 100% collection of the light bulbs because you'll have too many.
So
that's kind of nice, actually.
Oh, well, it's not going to happen now. I thought it would happen now, but if you say no, something interesting happens in other levels, I guess. I didn't really understand that it didn't happen in this level.
Alright.
But there's actually a fast travel system.
Oh, hey, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't happen over here, but okay. We're fine.
Oh, hey, and here's the last building.
I really like the sort of the nice echoey music in the building. Nice touch.
Yeah, it is.
Hear it just coming through and the flutes outside somewhere.
Oh, that is nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not talking much, but I'm just.
You're just kind of listening.
Yeah.
You know, I tend to like after I'm done with the commentary, I tend to go actually back and listen to the music.
It's a very visually stimulating game to just look at.
Oh yeah,
it is.
It's much more beautiful in the first game, I think. So.
Ooh, shrink. Oh, poison rays. Oh no.
Oh, so this is some Mission Impossible right here.
Catch your sweat in the hand.
And whoops.
Will recognize you.
That scene was so absurd. Oh,
where am I gonna get some blue?
So, hey, I mean, and the guard doesn't look up, but you know, I can respect and understand that because I have listened
Who would
to
be hanging up there? Like,
I have listened to Valve's developer commentaries, and I know for a fact that people just don't look up. So that's completely believable that he wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't think to look up. Like, who's gonna be crawling on the ceiling anyways?
Yeah, I don't like when I look up. It's just like lamps and maybe the sun when I go outside, which is not very often. There's nothing up there. Why would I look up? Maybe an airplane or two.
You generally keep your eyes head level or on the ground because you might be stepping on something.
Oh man, anybody remember when your friends used to say "What's up" and you used to say "the sky"?
No.
You never did that? You never had friends
that
were that
we're
annoying?
Danish. We speak Danish. That pun doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, what's up is not like there. If you directly translate that, then you just end up with something that no one actually says, and it doesn't make any sense.
That's
it's
interesting.
Not a thing.
I never thought about how that might work, but that's interesting.
Like, if you directly translate it, you are literally just asking what is up, as in...
what is in the upwards direction?
If you're gonna ask what is up, then you say "Hvad sker der?"
which just means what is happening.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never thought that was a language pun, but I guess I'm just not that
it is
aware.
a language-specific pun.
Well, like, if you take it in what it actually means, like the words you're saying, then you will quickly realize that it only makes sense because everyone knows what the expression.
Yeah.
Exactly. But to be honest, I already knew, like, because I'm like half Danish, half American, so I already knew like because I speak English at home because my mom is atrocious at Danish. So it's just accept that we speak English at home. But so I already knew about these things. Yeah, cutscene.
Oh, damn. Turned into a Marble Blast level.
Yeah.
Oh, it does actually.
Also turned into Big Cannon.
Maybe that's how Comrade Black got out of here.
Maybe.
I should think we would have noticed if he did that.
Well, we were busy painting everything and listening to chill music.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Next time we're going downtown. Well, not there yet. There we go, downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Okay.
Downtown.
Nope, I'm down with downtown.
Downtown.